All right, in this video today, let's talk about how to be a good guild member. All right, because um your guild leader probably wants you guys to be contributing quite often. So let's take a look into here. So when we go to community page, we can open up the guild window or click on that. We're Alt U. And the moment that you click on this every day, just by clicking on this, just by going into your guild every day, you give your guild some blood crystals as well as some guild XP for leveling up your guild. So the first thing that you will want to do every day is for contribution is donations, right? So if you take a look down here, it says my contribution info. That means that 300. So so my guild leader, which is me, we set the contribution weekly to 300. So some of you guys might think it's high or you might think it's low, but basically this video, I'll just go over all the ways that you guys can get contribution points, and it's actually quite easy. As you can see, I have already surpassed it by quite a bit. I'm at 636 contribution. So usually I end the week at 700 or so, so it's very easy. So the first way to obtain contribution point is through guild donations right here. So as you can see, we are given three options here. One option to donate silver, one option to donate gold, and the last option is the honor donation. So if you donate silver, obviously it rewards 1 guild XP and 50 blood crystals. And this is personal rewards. That means that you get this right away. This is the blood crystals that will be going into the guild treasuries. I mean the bloodstone, sorry. The second option is donate gold. Obviously gives you a lot more bloodstones for the guild to do research with. Same amount of XP, better personal rewards. And then the last thing is the honor donation, which gives you double XP, gives you 2 guild XP and then 200 bloodstones, and with a same payout but with more contributions. This icon right here is contribution. So by doing silver, you get 10 contribution. By doing gold, you get 30. And by doing honor, you get 50. And what's cool about this is that you can do all 3 donations once a day. So as you can see, I have did my daily silver, I do my daily gold, and I haven't done my daily honor donations yet because it requires a guild honor banner. So how to acquire the guild honor banner is you have to go into your store. It spawns within the secret shop, so it's random. Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. So I did save one here so I can show you guys right here. Guild honor banner, it's 3 for 48 crystals. I mean, it's not that much. I mean, 40 crystals, yeah, it's probably like what, 400 gold, 400 or 500 gold, but trust me, it's definitely worth it to purchase these to support your guild as well as helping your guild progress much faster. Progress much faster, actually. So just claim that real quick. Let me see if there's any more I can buy. I normally buy it all out. Like I said, it's kind of rare sometimes. So, like, what's this amount? Yeah, so for my whole entire shop rotation for the past 2 days, there's only been one of it. So yeah, so it's always good to buy it out. So once you get that, you can go back into your guild, and you can go back and you notice right there, donation is open. So now I can do honor donation. And when you do honor donation, you see this cool message pop up earlier. It says that, hey, Kayun did a special donations. You know, everyone within your guild can see it. So, you know, a little bit of a brownie point with your guild leader or guild members if they're online and they will see that. So, okay, so just again, you can do these 3 donations once every day. And that is easily 90 contribution just for these 3. And then the 100 gold should be easy. Like I said, gold shouldn't be an issue. I'm at 20k, but the honor donation, that one, if you can't afford it, it's fine. Then you don't need to get it. But then again, if you can spare the crystals, please do the honor donation. It does help a lot with the guild leveling and with the research. So moving on to next. If you are a guild member, a guild mate, and not a new guild mate, then you can do the research. So right off the bat, when you join a guild, you see right here how we have this guy here. He says new guild mate. So right off the bat, when you join a guild, you will be assigned this title right here, and it takes 72 hours to after 72 hours, you'll be automatically promoted into guildmate. And once you are of guildmate status, you can do research boosts. So your guild does research depending on your current level of the guild. There might be 1 or 3 research going on. So you go right here, support research. You can do 1 normal support every day for free. So just logging on here, clicking on this and click OK. You can do it, but I have already done mine today. And that will give you an additional 30 contribution points as well as 50 bloodstones. And then you can also do the special support. The special support gives you 30 contributions and 50 bloodstones. So for the guild honor banners, you can do this twice a day, but it's actually not worth it to put this into special support because you actually get a lot more just doing iron donation. As you can see, you get 200 bloodstones, and your guild gets 200 bloodstone as well. So if you have the guild honor banners, I would always slam it into the donation. And the research, the only time you actually want to do this if you really want to speed up a research, like for example, if you're trying to level up your guild shop and it's towards the weekend is almost over, and the week is almost over, and you want to get that leveled up before reset, then this would be a good time to just slam it because you reduce the research by 20 minutes every time you do it. So there's that. So you can only do this normal support once a day. So I have 2 tasks here, but I'm not able to do this again because so even if you have two research going, it's only once a day, not one per research. So heads up for that. The third way to obtain contribution point is through your weekly task. So like I said, depending on your guild, the guild level, you might have 1 weekly task or 3 weekly tasks. So as you can see right here, we have 2 weekly tasks running and it's already completed. Actually, let's go into actually no, we're fine here. So in the weekly task, as you can see, I have selected team deathmatch and collecting the float sand, which is the thing that's floating in the sea. So in order to accept your weekly task here, you can also see it from here. If you go onto this menu, the weekly task, you can see the rewards, the details rewards. Depending on your guild level, your task can be level 1 or level 2. So since we are on level 2 right now, if we were to finish level 2, then we get this reward, 300 guild XP, 3,400 bloodstones, and we also get another 300 guild XP and 3,400 bloodstone because these guys stack. So if I just do the first task at level 1, then I'll just get this. And once you research level 2 tasks, that means that you can get it above, which is 50 points. If you were to hit 50 points, then you would get this as well. So then you get a total of 600 XP and with 6,400 bloodstones. Yep. Yeah, so where to accept the weekly task is that you go to here. When you click on this weekly task button right here, it does tell you, like right here, right? So progress, this is all the currently weekly tasks that your guild leader can assign, and the one in progress is the one that you want to do, is the one that your guild leader selected for you. So you can check it out from here. And where you want to accept it is, it's in your, let's close this. Una's task. Alt J can get to it as well. And we have weeklies. No, guild requests up here. This 4th tab, guild requests, as you can see right here. You can accept it. Deathmatch is in progress, the sailing one, and then this one. So given these 2 tasks, they're both the same thing, and you can do this as many times as you want. So this is the level 1 task that we have, which is collect 30, and then you only get 13 weekly contribution and task points. And if you were to do the weekly task 2, it just upgrades it, and it gives you 35 for 8 task points and 16 weekly contribution. you should always do the highest one first. See, the moment I accept it, the level 1 goes away. So you should always do the highest level task that you can do. And you see how it says repeat right here for the difficulty? That means that you can do this as many times as you want. And every time you do it, you can get 20 contributions. So this is a really great way to make up contribution if you are slacking and you are not meeting the minimum threshold that your guild leader set for the contribution in order to get the bloodstones. Then yeah, just grind out a few of these weekly tasks and you should be up there. This just costs time. It doesn't cost you any money. All right, let's go back. So this is the current of obviously the 3 best ways to obtain it. So to obtain the contribution points. So like I said, this is very easy to hit. My level, I'm at 686. I think everyone in my guild should be probably hitting it soon. You can go to manage tab here, bloodstone distribution. So if you were to go to the manage tab and bloodstone distribution task, if you're a guild leader, you can set the distribution rate here, which is basically the contribution goal. Is you want to set the goal, like mine's 300, but next week I might bump it up to 400. It really just depends on my guild progression and how much of the bloodstone you need, because as your guild go up, the cost of research gets quite high. And this is the bloodstone distribution rate down here. So if your guild member were to hit 300 contribution point, the contribution goal, they will get a distribution of the bloodstone. So I currently set it at 50%. Last week was at 60% because we all did a really good job and we have a lot of bloodstones, a lot of extra bloodstones. Therefore, I set this at 60%. And this week, due to being higher level and hitting level 5 soon, there is more research that needs to be done. Therefore, this is back down to 50. But you can change it down here to 70 and stuff. But normally you would want this at 50% at a minimum. If you were to set this to like 40% or 30% towards distribution rate towards the guildmates, it's not that good because your guildmate will start to complain as they don't have enough bloodstones to purchase all the weekly guild shops. So it should definitely stay at 50. So far we noticed that at 50 all of us were able to buy out the whole entire guild shop, so 50 is not a big deal. Again, right? Okay, so one thing is that why do you want to hit the contribution rate, right? So obviously hitting the contribution rate allows you to get a huge amount of bloodstones at the end of the week. Well, not end of the week, at reset. So if we're to go to, where's it, history? Go to history, you go to earn bloodstones. Well, this tells you all the bloodstone that's earned. Like you can see right here, I earned my guild 200 bloodstones through my donation. All right, weekly guild bloodstones. This is the tab that you want to take a look at right here. So this is last week. Weekly guild bloodstones. Last week we have obtained 94,200 bloodstones, and the guild distribution rate was 60%. Therefore, 56,511 were distributed to guildmates, and 37,000. Hey, look at that. Coochie doing that honor donation right there. See what I'm saying, dude? Just wait till your guild leader gets on and slap that donation, and he'll be able to see it, and he'll feel good. Okay, anyways, back to the topic. So yeah, total donation 56,511 distributed to guildmates and 37,689 to the guild. This was because of the 60% goes to my guildmates and 40% goes to the guild. So this number means here that 56,511 bloodstones were distributed to all my guild members that has met the contribution goal. So if you don't meet it, if you don't meet the contribution goal, you won't be able to take part within the distribution of the 56,511 bloodstones, for example, for my guild. Anyways, but that also just means that it leaves more. Like your cut of the weekly guildstone just get shared among the people that did hit it. So it's good and bad at the same time with the distribution level. So so like I said, right, you should make sure that you guys hit the contribution level that your guild leader sets, which is overview. Check the bottom. My contribution info, 300 is what I set, and obviously it has to be reasonable. 300 is quite easy to achieve. Like I said, this can definitely be bumped up to 400 or even 500, but 300 is a nice sweet spot. Normally everyone should be able to make it, and with all the ways that I just went through how to obtain contribution for your guild, this is this is very easy. 300 is very easy. Like I said, 300 should be the bare minimum. And like doing all these extra donations, the gold donation, the honor donation, this really does help your guild on getting up to higher level to do higher advanced research, which will unlock the higher guild shop and obviously increase the guild size as well. So more people can come in here and continue to do the research, more donation. The more people that does the guild donation, every time you do a guild donation here, the higher the bloodstone pool, right? So every silver donation, every gold donation, every honor donation, those adds up into the weekly bloodstone pool. Like as you can see, was it, I think it was like last month, for example, like what, obtained 50,300. Like this was us like what, 2 weeks ago, and now we're almost double that because we got to more members and we've been more communicating more about how to get the contribution up, and everyone's been playing a bigger part. Therefore, the total bloodstone is much higher. So, and I'm expecting it to be higher this week as well, since I did raise the contribution points. Yeah. So again, this is just all the ways that I want to let you guys know on how to raise the contribution points. And obviously, as a guild leader, we really want you guys to do this because this really does help out the guild. And if you're a guild member, then this is what you guys should definitely be doing every day if possible. Every day, get this done. And even if you were, let's say that you miss a couple days, right? You miss a couple days because whatever reason, you have like work, life, and you weren't able to log in for 2 days, you're not behind. You can obviously still catch up uh by doing the honor donations. You know, just doing the honor donation, you can still catch up. It gives you a lot of contribution, 50, and then as well as just grinding out a couple more of the weekly task. Even though we already hit level 2 and we maxed out, you can still do it. You can still do as many times as you want for the contribution points. So if you miss a couple days, it's fine. It's no big deal. Just do slam some honor donations and do some weekly guild quests. So if you guys have any more questions, leave it in the comments below and I'll get to it. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.